dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. We are here. And ready to hit that game, people.
Look, whatever y'all want to believe, I'm with you.
Exactly.
If you believe looks matter, I'm with you. If you believe looks don't matter, I'm with you. You understand? If you believe in looks, money, status, I support your movement. If you don't believe in looks, money, status, I support your move. I'm down with whatever you're down with. As long as we agree, I'm straight.
Right, exactly.
You understand?
Oh man.
If you a moist nigga, hey.
Yes.
If you a transformer, hey, I'm with you, man. You know, shout out to Umar Johnson. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you. Or whatever your pronouns are. I'm down with that. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Hey, what? You ain't never gonna hear no more bitch ass niggas from me, nigga. All y'all niggas that want to move in with your girl, hey, you a real nigga. All y'all niggas that want to trick and simp and buy bitches $500 steak dinners because you think they might have sex with you, hey, you're a real nigga. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you. Since that's what y'all want niggas to agree with everything. Okay, all right.
Yo, this shit too crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, if y'all want to hear what we really think, go to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? That's
we gotta put it on Patreon from now on.
That's where we talk about our deepest, darkest secrets.
Yo.
Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario.
Oh,
the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, no, none of those fucking all y'all niggas that love to do them fucking man on the street prove me wrong videos.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's over. That's done.
Done. Like that's the only events we gonna keep is enclosed events.
Mm-hmm.
We need admission, registration, and security checks, nigga.
Right.
All of y'all. Listen. Ooh, y'all niggas wilding out here, bro.
It is crazy. And it gotta be expensive because trolls are cheap. So
it gotta be expensive, like super expensive. If you really have a problem with a nigga, you gotta pay to come air it out.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Pay to come air it out, nigga. You stupid.
That's a fact. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to my lady April MC in the building. Of course, we got a band. Shout out to Armani. Shout out to Duke Alex, June Sports, Monogamous Player, Champ Lee, Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. Shout outs to who else we got up in here? Shout out to Frankie Shy. Shout outs to Walker Toxic Ranger, Beloved in the building, Daniel in the building, 13 Leak in the building, Scales Fitness. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate everybody. Phoenix is up in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Aussie's up in here. Beaver 2012. Shout out to you. Y'all motherfuckers, these names are hilarious. Kobe Lean is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you, fam. Joe Blast is in the building. Ludwig, Blastomatic, Charlie Kiefer's in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So we gonna get into this game, man. And guys, you want to call up, call the number. Shout out to Joe Mayer is up here too. Call the number is 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So today's topic, we're talking about how getting better looking won't solve your dating problems. You understand what I'm saying? It will not solve your dating problems. And
are you sure you want to talk about this, Locario? Some guys may not agree.
Exactly right.
So some people may be offended by your opinion.
Exactly, that's a fact. That's a fact. Before we get into all of that, make sure we go guys, go to this website called CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you go to CunninghamElements.com. If that's okay with you guys, we don't want to offend you. Get your masculine identity soap, masculine identity parfum, and also get the shea butter. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that.
Yeah. Shea butter about to be live pretty soon, guys. So get your coins up. So you can be a part of that first batch that goes out.
Facts. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com and get the online dating consultation with myself and April. You feel what I'm saying? Only if that's okay with you, though. We just want to make sure.
It's okay with you. Only if that's, and we need you to understand that, Locario and April are in an interracial couple.
Right. So
please be aware. We want you to be informed.
Right. Just let us know if that's not okay with you.
Yes.
We'll try to figure that one out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll.
And also get the massive game collection, 24 other products for exorbitant, awesome price, but only if that's okay with you. We'll maybe lower the price if you get offended. You feel what I'm saying?
If you get offended, we'll lower the price.
And also make sure you guys go get master the vetting process. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys vet these women. You feel what I'm saying? And this book right here, Looks Don't Matter. I might have to write this over for all the people who think looks matter, because I just want to be on the same page. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we're on the same page with everything we're talking about, because I don't want no problems. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you go to shoplocario.com and get that shit cracking. You feel me? So y'all think we joking, but we not. But we not.
Yo, real niggas is a dying breed for real. Okay, it's crazy out here, man. Crazy out here, man.
So today we're talking about, getting better looking won't save your date, won't solve your dating problems, right? You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is this, guys, and the reason why this is an important topic is because there's guys that still are out here trying to get women by just improving their looks, right? And what you have to understand is there's nothing wrong with trying to improve your looks. There's nothing wrong with trying to look better, get in the gym, or, shave your hair a certain way, brush your teeth, get teeth whitening, fucking, smell better. And all, there's nothing wrong with looking better. You understand? Right. And in fact, when you have game, right, you automatically look better because you love yourself more, which means you take care of yourself. You're more into yourself, and then you're going to look the best that you can, right? The problem is, though, is that when you're trying to look better just so that you can get women, and you think that just by looking better, that's going to make women actually want you. And what you have to understand is that if you look better, but you have the same mindset, right, then what's going to happen is that the same things are going to occur and your situation will get worse. What's going to happen is that when you look better than you used to look, what could happen is that you could observe yourself getting more attention than you used to get, right? Now, part of that is because you're looking better, but also part of it is because you're looking for the attention. So now, because you thought that getting better made you get more attention, you're actually going to be looking for more of that attention, and then you're going to notice the attention. See, before, when you weren't looking as good as you thought you could look, or you thought that you didn't look good, you didn't think anyone would give you attention, so you were never looking for it. You see what I'm saying? You were always getting somebody looking at you a certain way, or somebody, you know, in your presence, in your vicinity, and all this other stuff. And you've also had access to women, right? But when you start to work on yourself and look better, then you start to feel a little better about yourself because you're looking better in certain situations. Then when you start to notice and be aware of you getting attention, then you think that attention equals success in dating. But the problem is that because you have the same mindset, meaning that your mindset hasn't changed, then you getting better looking is not going to make anything happen. It's like the same thing as if a car had a fucked up engine. You understand what I'm saying? Just by you giving it a paint job is not going to make the engine better. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to make it run better than it was. It just looks better. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what happens with a lot of guys when you guys fall into this, black pill, looks maxing type of content. Then what happens is that you fall into that zone of thinking, all I have to do is this, and then that's going to make everything better. But this is the problem. When you do that, you're holding yourself back even more, because what you're going to realize once you get better looking, that you're still going to have the same problem. So then you're going to be confused, because it's like, what the fuck? Like, I thought that getting better looking was going to solve all the problems. And so what happens is that that's just going to make you even more insecure and going to fuck up your mindset even more. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why it's dangerous to think surface level. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's dangerous to not understand the game and listen to people who don't understand the game telling you all you got to do is be better looking. Like guys say, oh, it's all about looks. Looks is the most important thing. When you hear those things, then what you're doing is you're focusing on just the looks, and you're not focusing on all the other things about you, right, that you should be working on. But Miles, your thoughts on this shit, though?
Well, I have a question, right? Which one of you? Oh man, and I don't want to offend anybody, but no, seriously. But which one of you, on your way to this earth, which one of you went to the office and talked it over with God and chose your looks?
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like which one of you talked it over with God and was like, yeah, I want to be born in a black family, white family, or I want to be born Hispanic, or I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have a nose that's shaped like this, or I want to have a jawline like that. None of us did that.
Right.
I mean, if one of y'all did, please call in. I would love to hear the story. But none of us really did that. So when I promote the whole idea of a masculine identity, your program, the way you live your life, your lifestyle, the things you choose, everything about you is your masculine identity. And we try to explain to you guys that that's the most important part. Like, that's the part that's going to make you attractive. Like, all the other stuff is just icing on the cake. Right. So the reason why I asked that question is because your masculine identity is a cumulative thing of all your choices.
Right.
All the choices that make you, and and how you work with what God gave you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you got what you got.
Right.
You got to work with it however you work with it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it's like, you got facial hair. Your facial hair is set a certain way.
Right.
So you got to go to the barber and line it up, or you do it yourself and you shave and you line it up, or you do what you do. You put that Cunningham Element shea butter on your face. Because none of the other shit did we choose. None of it. We didn't choose that, but we choose everything else. And things. So the point I'm trying to make to you guys is that it's the things that you choose that really count.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We try to make too much of a big deal over the things that we don't get the opportunity to choose. We don't get the opportunity to choose our height, our skin color, the shape of our face, the shape of our bodies. And well, if you work out and diet a certain way, of course you can affect that. But still, your structure, your skeleton, your bone structure is still, a certain way. Your DNA, your genetics is still a certain way. So there's things that we don't get to choose, but the whole point is to be grateful for and appreciate, meaning add value to all the things that you can choose. You understand? And let that be the most important part of how you attract and for example, the people that you allow into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? And where you meet these people, how you meet these people, the topics that you bring up in conversation based on your own interests. Like all these things are the things. Yeah, exactly. Frankie Shah says there's uniqueness to every genetics, right? Mm-hmm. All of those stuff is unique and we can't choose them. But at the same time, we can work with them based on who we are. You understand? Based on who we choose to be. Because those are after nature done dropped you here,
mm-hmm.
everything after that, you can make a choice.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the important part. And that's the part that makes you different from everybody else, because you can happen to they say, oh, well, girls like guys who are 6 feet. Okay, so what if every motherfucker was 6 feet?
Mm-hmm. Right.
We would still have to figure out a difference.
Right.
She would still have to choose. Okay, I like this guy over that guy because whatever. Mm-hmm. And because whatever, that's the part.
Mm-hmm.
The important part. It's not the looks. It's the, it's the part that you get to choose based on your mind, based on your identity, your masculine identity. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the thing, man. So you're getting better looking will not solve your dating problems until you understand what's most important, right? That attracts and dictates attraction towards you.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. And see, the thing is that, a lot of times what happens is that you have a lot of guys out there that they think that getting better looking is going to make things easier because they're paying attention to guys who they think are good looking. And so what they do is they live vicariously through these guys.
Nigga, you gay.
And so they create stories and narratives based on what they're seeing. So they might see a guy who they think is good looking with a chick, and create a story in their head of what happened with that particular situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, he got this hot girl and she wants him because he looks that way. That's the connection they're making, right? And they have no idea what happened in that situation. They don't know if that guy is tricking. They don't know if he's simping. They don't know if that woman is his sister. They have no idea what's going on with these particular people. You feel what I'm saying? But the problem is this, guys, that you have to learn this game, because when you learn this game, then you realize that it's actually deeper than looks, right? Because what happens is I can tell a guy's level of game based on what he's saying. So if a guy's saying, well, it's all about looks, right? Then all that's telling me is that he's actually never really been out there doing anything and making anything happen. This is why on YouTube, you have all the handsome man game shit. This is why a lot of people don't understand that looks are subjective. So therefore, because it's subjective, then you looking better is not going to solve your dating problems, because there's always going to be women who may not even think that you look that good.
Right.
And so it's not going to make it easier. And this is what guys think. They think if I look better, I'll get more attention. right? So if you get more attention, but you don't know how to have a conversation, then what is it going to do for you? If you get more attention, but you don't know how to fuck, what is the attention going to do for you? If you get more attention, but you don't know how to set up a date and actually, have a dating situation, what is your looks going to do for you? So the problem is that these guys, because in their mind, they're thinking if a woman looked hot, that is all she would need to do to impress me or get me. I just need her to look good, and I will do everything for this woman. So they believe if they look good, women will do everything for them. And it just happens that way. And I keep trying to tell you guys that women have no problem getting guys who they think are good looking. Their DMs and their inboxes on fucking dating sites are flooded with guys that they think look good. You see what I'm saying? And so just like you were saying, if everyone's 6 feet, right, then there has to be something else. So women have no problem getting access to lots of good looking guys. So because they don't have a problem getting access to lots of good looking guys, the good looking part cancels out. And so when the good looking part cancels out, then other things are going to be important. So it's like, okay, how do I feel around this guy?
Right.
So if you're the type of guy who doesn't know how to create situations for women to feel something, then you're going to have a hard time dating. So if you're working on the outside, but you're not working on the inside, right, you're going to fuck up anyway. You guys are doing it backwards. So you're working on the outside, but your inside still sucks. Do you see what I'm saying? It's fucking whack. So now, even if a woman was physically attracted to you and you start talking to her and dealing with her, she's going to realize sooner than later that you're whack. Now, if you work from the inside out, what's going to happen is that because the inside is on point, that will make the outside on point. So now you will look better as a result of your inside feeling better. So now what happens is when a woman interacts with you and she deals with you, she's going to be more attracted to you because your entire energy is on point. This is what we try to tell you. But again, if you guys don't understand the game, this is why you're going to basically get caught out there and you're going to be in situations that you don't want to be in. And you're going to be frustrated when it comes to the game. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, you can call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Make sure you guys donate and call up so we can get this cracking. You feel what I'm saying? If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. All right. And so this one says, so Mr. Carmel, so growing my beard was in vain than a waste of time. This dude Unique 79 joking. And that's the thing. See, what you guys have to understand about the game is how you put yourself together, right, has to be based on what you like and what makes you feel good about you.
Facts.
Right? So the problem with a lot of guys on the internet is y'all are listening to these other channels talking about what you should do to look like everybody else.
Right.
But the thing is this, what makes you attractive is the fact that you like how you look. You understand what I'm saying? So if you put yourself together a certain way, you're looking a certain way based on your own creation and you like that, that's what makes you attractive. It's not about you trying to copy somebody else or look like somebody else. Because if you look like somebody else, but that somebody else you look like is not really part of your aesthetic, then what's going to happen is you're not going to feel right and it's not going to work out for you. You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand that aspect of the game. You feel what I'm saying? This says, do you think sometimes choosing signals can be dangerous? For example, a woman gives a man choosing signals because she wants to set him up, like stealing his money or getting him deleted. Well, this is the thing. Again, like I say to you guys, choosing signals is cool if, you take advantage of the situation in the moment, but you still, again, have to tell a woman what to do, right? So if you're not telling a woman what to do, then yes, it could be dangerous. Why? Because if you said, look, if she sets him up, she can only set him up if he's following her. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And this is why we tell you guys that game saves lives, because a woman can't set you up, manipulate you, or do anything that's going to really fuck you up if you're leading.
Yo, how much how much power and influence do y'all think women really have?
Right. Exactly.
Or better yet, how much power and influence do you give women?
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Like your language exposes you, right? Like when I hear questions like this, it's like, what's up with y'all dudes? Like, are you just magically mesmerized by the female and whatever she wants and whatever she got to say and whatever she want to do? To the point where you just gonna be like just in total la la land, just listening to whatever she do and let her tell you where to go and what to do and how to do it and everything.
Right.
It just sounds weird, bro. It sounds really fucking weird. Like I know we want to fuck them, but I don't understand how that gives them so much power.
Right.
Like, that's the dumbest shit to me, bro.
But see, that's the problem, is that they get all this power because guys are thirsty for the sex.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Fucking sucks.
See, this is what you guys need to do. I'm gonna tell you, this is why it's important to be able to have a lot of sex, because you want to get to the point where you have a lot of sex to where, I'll just say this, like you ever like you're not necessarily, talk about this later.
All right, 570. You are on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Yes, sir. This is Charlie Kiefer. I sent it the iTalks 26 PA.
Charlie Kiefer, yo, Charlie Kiefer, man.
What's popping with you, man?
Thank you for the wait, what they call that? A rack or a band?
Right.
Yeah, and then you know better than me. So
I forget what the youngins call it now. Last time I heard it, it was a rack.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it's a rack these days. I don't know. I'd be calling it bands back in the day, but I'm only 26. So
right. But thank you for the $1,000 in support, bro. We really appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
I just want to tell a quick story today. I wrote down some pages here. I'm not gonna go through it fast, but the reason I thought of this was because, shout out to you, Miles, because you kind of mentioned this in your, I guess you guys that live stream you had on Monday talking about Steph Curry and all that stuff.
Right.
And also I saw some other videos on the internet in the past month where I was really thinking about this topic, and I was like, and then it finally came to me. And anyway, so I had like an epiphany the other day, and I wrote all this shit down. So if I could say this, that would be great. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna send another $1,000 after that in this call as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the topic that I wrote down here basically is why you should never, ever, ever, ever try to make a woman happy and only yourself. And why it's important to have fun in the game and enjoy your life, right? So the reason you want to make a woman happy deep down is because you think if you can't make her happy, then there is something wrong with you. And when you don't make her happy, or she isn't happy, now you're unhappy because you think you can't be happy unless she's happy.
Right.
So the reason you think you can't be happy is because you believe you aren't deserving of being happy unless you make her happy first. So you put her on a pedestal and try to prove your value to her because you believe without getting, quote unquote, her, or making, quote unquote, her happy, you're not valuable. And then in turn, you believe you're not valuable enough to get the type of girl you want and the exact situation you want out of the dating game. And this is why many guys really want a, quote unquote, hot girl, or a baddie, as they say, so bad. Because what they really mean when they say, I want X woman or a type of woman, such as a baddie or hot girl, is I need X woman or X type of woman, or else I'm not valuable.
Right.
That's what they're saying deep down. And because I'm not valuable or valuable enough to get a woman or the next woman I like, by virtue of the fact that I believe I don't have any value or that I'm low value, which is what people mean when they say they aren't enough because I'm not valuable, quote unquote. Now you say, now I can't be happy. Now I can't have fun. Now I can't enjoy life. This is the biggest crock of shit that has ever fucking existed. That's absolute fucking horseshit. And I'm telling you what. The problem is that you say you need X thing or X woman or X type of woman, or else you won't be fulfilled, which is looking for validation. But you don't need to look for validation because you're already fucking fulfilled because you fucking exist. This means that because you exist, you already have all the value inside you to get whatever you want. And this is why you need nothing, because you are already fucking fulfilled.
Right.
So deep down, because you don't realize you're fulfilled, This is why you get nervous about asking out a hot girl, telling her what you want to do with her. You get nervous about telling a girl or your girl what to do when leading. You get nervous about your girl or another girl fucking other guys. You get nervous about your girl having male friends. You get nervous about your looks, your money, your status, or you get nervous about her liking you. So you try to lock her down in a relationship, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Deep down, you say to yourself, I need to get this girl or thing or outcome to happen. And if I can't get this girl or thing outcome to happen, then when you don't get the girl you like or the outcome you want, you cry out and say either to Locario or to whoever you believe in, or, maybe a coach you're getting coaching from, or God or whoever. You say, you see, God, I told you I wasn't valuable enough, deserving enough, worthy enough to get what I want. And with all due respect to self-hating motherfuckers who say this, respectfully, of course, shut the entire fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Honestly. And I'm saying this out of love, right? Because I had to say this to myself, So for any of you guys out there who are saying, oh, well, Charlie, you don't know. Trust me, I fucking know. So here's the truth. You can get any woman you want, no matter what she fucking looks like. And you can get exactly what you want out of the dating game, and you can get exactly what you want on your terms. However, there is only compatibility and timing. So regardless of what she looks like, I don't care how hot or you think she is or whatever you think, you can get a woman who looks exactly like her, but you must understand, and this is something that I feel like a fucking idiot for even thinking about, is that is a fucking spirit inside that person. Whatever that fucking ego is that she has, blonde hair, black hair, she black, she white, she a baddie or whatever. That's a spirit inside her. And if her spirit and what she likes is not compatible with you and what you like, there's not a damn fucking thing you can do. No amount of fucking tight game will ever change her mind if her spirit and who she is deep down doesn't like you. Just accept it and move the fuck on.
That's a fact. Now that's facts right there, because this is the thing. Check this out. Because what most guys think game is, they think game is trying to convince or beg a woman or trick a woman, manipulate a woman into being interested in you. And the thing is that there are some women who are just not going to be interested in you, and there's supposed to be women who are not interested in you. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's supposed to happen. But the problem is your ego wants you to believe that you can change her mind or make her feel some other thing, or I've got this pickup tactic that can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Exactly. And I just got this last page if I can say that.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I'm allowed and whatnot. I said, that being said, here's the good news about rejection and acceptance and how this ties back around to why you should never try to make a woman happy. It literally doesn't matter. Like literally. And I quote, why? Because again, you need nothing to fulfill you. Literally. Because you need nothing. You are already fulfilled because you fucking exist. You're already enough because you exist. You don't need anything outside you to fulfill you because you already are enough. So this means you don't need to make a woman happy ever, because it's literally impossible. You don't actually have that fucking power. You don't have that power to make anybody else happy. Only make yourself happy. And the only person you have power over to be happy is yourself. And I actually put here as a funny side note, this is also why you can't make a woman come, but that's for a different story for a different time, But
ready for that one yet. We're not ready for that one yet.
Shit.
But I said that said, when it comes to you self-hating and sad and unhappy motherfuckers who are extremely worried about getting a baddie or some hot chick that you really want to fuck, date, marry, or whatever, respectfully, of course, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. And you guys should say that to yourself, just like I had to say to myself. This is what it is. You mean to tell me that you can't have fun, enjoy life, be happy because you didn't get some fucking hottie or a baddie? Are you fucking insane?
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking slave?
Yeah.
Like you're a fucking slave to fucking somebody else's looks. Now you can't be happy. You fucking insane. And this is the thing. If you don't want to be happy in the game in life, you can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you you need to be happy or this. But don't tell me you don't have a choice to be happy despite the outcome you have with women. You always have a choice to have fun, be happy, and enjoy life. And this is the final part right here. You deserve to have fun and be happy and enjoy life because of two things. One, because you deserve to have fun, be happy, and enjoy life because you, one, exist. And two, because you make the fucking choice to be happy, to have fun, and enjoy life. You get it, guys? You have the fucking power to make the choice. So it's your fault if you're not happy. It's your fault.
There you go.
Real talk. Real shit.
Real
shit.
And so I just put, where do you go from here? I have 4 things here. Go out the world and stop trying to make others happy because it's actually impossible. And happiness is an inside job and not an outside. Recognize that you need nothing to validate you. Literally, you don't need a bad bitch or a hot woman or whatever. You're already valuable enough to get what you want, and you don't need anything to happen because, again, you're already fulfilled because you exist. And all you need to do is follow your desire and then drop it completely because you never needed it in the first place because you don't need anything because, again, you're already enough and already fulfilled. And thirdly, if you want, of course, again, you guys have to make the choice. Have fun and enjoy your fucking life. Okay?
Facts.
And this is the 4th and final thing. And this is the most important thing that I'll tell you guys. And this is something that I had to realize because I couldn't recognize this because I fucking hated myself for so long. But now you guys recognize the confidence in my voice about how much I fucking love myself. Okay? And this is through the help of coaching through Locario, Miles, Kazag, whoever. They've all helped me. So you guys can see in my fucking voice and how I feel with myself about why this works so well and why it's working for me. And that's why I want to share it. But this is the very final thing I'll say. I put, only when you realize that you do not need a hot woman or a baddie or X outcome to happen, that's when you will get everything you have ever dreamed of and more. But until then, if you do not accept that you deserve everything you want and that you do not need any outcome, then you will keep blocking what you truly want from coming in and hold on to what you truly want to let go of. So, chill the fuck out, let go. The atoms in your body ain't gonna fucking split. You're not gonna turn into fucking dust out of nowhere if you get rejected by a baddie or some shit. Just embrace who you are, embrace your power, and be happy and have fun and enjoy every day if you want. Okay? That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. See, Charlie be taking notes on the game. I fucks with that, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I love to hear the power of the game flow through a motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
Well, I just want to say to you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. More than you could ever know. I mean, not more than you can ever know, but I'm just saying that as like a figure of speech. But you know what I mean. But and I love you guys. I love you all in the chat. And don't give up on yourself. Get this coaching. You deserve it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's a fact.
You deserve it. So go out there, put your shit out there.
Real talk. Well, we appreciate you, Charlie. That's real talk, man. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a great weekend. Be safe, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, so guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and get to your question. But what I was saying before, so that I don't forget, because I always be forgetting, is that the reason why a lot of you guys allow women to have so much power over you is because the pussy has power over you. The reason why the pussy has power over you is because you don't have access or experience with having sex consistently, so that the power that it has over you dissipates. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is the thing where even my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, part of that whole book is really about getting you to the point where you can be consistent with having sex so that sex loses the power it has over you. This is even for a lot of you guys who worry about body counts. The reason why you worry about body counts is because you put so much power on sex. You understand what I'm saying? Sex is a beautiful thing. But the thing is that a lot of you guys give too much importance on sex.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Sex should be just as important as eating potato chips. You understand what I'm saying? But the problem is that you guys make this big fucking deal. And so because you make it the big fucking deal, you basically tell women either directly or indirectly based on your behavior that it's a big fucking deal. So they're like, oh, so you think this pussy's a big deal? You think that I'm the shit because of this pussy that you want so bad? Okay, well, I'm gonna let you jump through these hoops.
Right.
I'm gonna control what you're trying to do. I'm gonna tell you to do this and do that so you can get to this pussy.
Right. And you got to cash at me.
Right, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Charlie. We appreciate the donation, fam. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's the thing you guys gotta understand, man. Do not let these women try to dictate and control shit. And the reason why they think they can is because they can. You see what I'm saying? And they can because you're allowing them.
You let them. You
right.
Crazy, brother. Yo, y'all crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm looking at these females like, man, like where do these chicks get off talking about, oh, a nigga, do you be hearing these chicks on these podcasts? Like, oh, you got to send me this and you got to send me that. And if you offer to take me out, you got to send me a car. And I'm just like, wow, bro. Like, and I'm not even mad at the chicks. I'm just like, who are these niggas that be doing all of this shit?
Right.
Like, who are these dudes that be doing all of this shit for these chicks, bro? Because these females would not believe or even think about it if a dude didn't do it.
Right.
You understand? So the dude does it. He tricks or he simps. He sends the car or he pays for this and he pays for that. And even the chick is like, oh, word, I didn't even know I could ask for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once she realizes, she's like, yeah, that's going to be the standard from now on. And I'm going to need that from every other dude. So we got 941. You are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How we doing?
Yes, Miles, this is Kobe.
Kobe, what's going on, man? You shout out to me, man.
Kobe in the chat. What's going on? What's going on?
Sir, thank you for the 25, bro.
$1,000. I only sent like 25.
Yeah, thank you for the 25, bro. We appreciate it, man.
Yes,
I just want to say shout out to the last caller, Charlie. So that was a great call. So appreciate that, sure.
Yes, sir.
So and this is a great topic, by the way. So I'm definitely grateful for both of you guys and everybody else in the chat. So getting better looking won't solve your dating problem. So that's definitely a great topic. Because once upon a time, the great Miles Cunningham said, you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are.
Thanks.
Right?
Right.
See, the way you attract who you are is that you have to date yourself. Dating yourself means you have to spend time alone. See, the way I date myself, I spend time alone. I go out by myself. I take long walk on the beach by myself. I go on the weekend vacation by myself. Dating yourself will give you a better understanding of yourself, and you will learn to love, admire, and respect yourself, right?
Facts.
See, I am able to attract who I am because I have become the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Exactly.
You sound like Maya, but go ahead.
So like any woman that come into my life is a mirror reflection of me.
Right.
And any woman that I deal with is the ice on the cake because the cake was already built before she got there. The castle was already built, and I was already pre-assembled.
Right.
Exactly.
That is exactly you guys for sure, because you have to be able to seek nothing outside of yourself because everything you need is inside of you already.
Exactly.
That's a fact. Real shit.
Yo, man, shout
the
out to
last thing I want to say, right?
Man. Yeah.
See, once you get to that level of thinking, right, that level of self-love, self-acceptance, self-identity, and you don't attach who you are, your happiness, and sense of self-worth to anyone or anybody in life, you become free and nobody can tell you shit ever.
Fact. Yep.
That's a fact.
Yep. It's a certain level of freedom that comes with like that self-love and understanding that nobody's we're held captive by the search of people's validation. And like it's like it's like a cage in our mind. Like, oh man, my freedom is contingent on if everybody likes me. My freedom is contingent on if this girl, if this girl says yes, if this girl takes my number. Like it's a trap. It's a trap within itself. And And that's the real problem. And that's why so many people feel the way they do when it comes to certain things. And, you know, and that's why we have a lot of this hatred and a lot of this bullshit going on these days, because people don't realize how much, like, they're not even living in the real fucking world. Like, you look at this social media shit and you see people celebrating the worst possible outcomes because they don't even realize they're in a real fucking world. Why? Because they're still waiting on the comments to tell them if what they're experiencing is real or not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of people, they're living their parent life, their neighbor's life. They want what somebody else want, and they don't realize that like until they hit like 40 or 50 years old. They're like, oh shit, I'm living someone else's life.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah. That's a fact. But hey, Kobe, man, we appreciate you, brother.
So you guys for taking my call. You guys have a great Friday.
All right, thanks, man. You too.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right. So, guys, call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm telling you, and Kobe says something important is like you gotta date yourself. Spend some.
You got to spend time with yourself. That's such a fact. We got 718. You're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Damn. Hello, can you hear us?
Yo.
Hello.
Man, is it the next Timber or is it phones and shit?
Go ahead and call back. I think it was Moses. Go ahead and call back, bro, because this phone line shit is corny. Go ahead and call back.
Yeah, so guys, call in 844-672-7300. If you guys have a question, put a Q.
All right, here we go. All right, 718. This is Moses.
Hello? What is going on?
It should have been good by now. Hello? Hello.
Damn, it's probably his phone, because I'm like, I don't know why it would be fucking up like that. But yeah, guys, call in. If you have questions, put a Q in the chat. Let me see what some of these questions are saying as we're trying to
718. You there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, go ahead, man.
Check your cash app, brother. I donated.
All right, I see it, man. Thank you for the team, brother. We appreciate it.
So what's going on?
All right.
Man, it's been a long time. I never called in.
It's been a minute, man. How you been?
Well, spending time by myself.
Oh.
So what's going on?
I just want to say this, man. I wasn't going to call in, but like the other caller, Kobe Lean, when he called in, he said he spent time by himself. Listen, I have to call in and say, brother, there's nothing better than spending time by yourself. Like I rarely go out with people. So, and then let me tell you, when you learn the game, oftentimes you're gonna have to go out by yourself anyway. Because at the end of the day, like, let me tell you, what I used to do is when I was a simp, I used to, like, there was a guy I knew who know how to pull women. I used to depend on him. I used to be like, brother, can you talk to the girls for me to get the girls for me? Can you get the girls for me? Can you do that? He was like, bro, he can try, but at some point you're gonna have to learn how to do this on your own.
Right.
You know, and then there was times when he came out with me and he would try to talk to the girl, but it still didn't work out because I didn't have game. And then even then he's tried to speak to the girl for me, but guess what? The rest was on me. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to say, listen, spend time by yourself, man. There's nothing better than that. I had women who I approached, like not all of them, but a few of them said, "Oh, you came out? Who I came out with?" I said, "I came out by myself." They said, "Why you come out by yourself?" I said, "Well, because I'm a man."
I like that
answer. All right, peace, Moses. Good to hear from you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy.
I like that, because I'm a man. What the fuck you think?
I'm a fucking man, bitch. Real talk. That's real talk right there.
Yo, I'm telling you that because listen, man, the reason why you got to spend time with yourself is because you gotta experience being excited about having your own time and just doing like, bro, that's last night after I did the live stream, right? I got off the live stream. I had ordered some food. I had the oxtail with the beef patty and shit and the rice and peas. And I'm just sitting in the fucking room, just eating and just enjoying every bite. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, then I had this conversation with myself. I was like, damn, I want to go out and get a drink, but I also want to play these video games. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go out and get a drink, like one drink real quick, and then I'm going to come back and play the video games. So, nigga, I got dressed up to go 4 blocks down to get one drink and then come back. Like
that's what it is.
I mean, like I got dressed up like I'm going on a date. And I just went to get one drink. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Yeah, all of y'all niggas, y'all want a roster, y'all want a girlfriend, y'all want all of it. Man, you gonna be fiending for your own time.
That's a fact.
Like 718, you on with Locario Miles, name 8 city. How can we help you?
League 27, New York. And I donated to you, Miles, but
all right.
I got a question right. So I said, but
wait, what's the name on the cash? Wait, hold on, brother. What's the name on the cash app?
VBJ, man.
Okay, gotcha. We good. All right. Okay, so what's the question there, buddy?
No, I was saying I met this girl on Hinge, and I set up a date yesterday for today to get ice cream on her. And she said, I told her at 8 o'clock. She said, all right, but and I sent her the address. She said, let me read to you exactly what she said.
I don't know. This sound like a $10 question because you only sent 5. We're going through a lot right now, but it's all good. Keep going. I'm just saying for the future callers, like you got a backstory, you got text, you got to read, you got all this stuff. Just send the 10. You understand what I'm saying? Like just go ahead and send the 10. But go ahead, caller.
Yeah, no, there's only one text I gotta read. She said, I told her the address. She said, you lost me at 8 p.m. combined with somewhere I need to take a bus to. I can do that location, but another day, like afternoon.
Nope.
Caller, do you drive?
Nah, I drive for a living. I don't got a car.
Oh, you don't have a car? You live in a city where you don't need one?
I live in New York.
Oh, you live in New York. Oh, okay. All right, cool. That's the only way. That's the only way a chick gets away with that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right. I gotta take a bus, or is it? Oh yeah, you better live in a city where public transportation is the main joint.
Right. Is she in New York? Y'all, is she in New York too? Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, man, tell that chick. Listen, again, like I tell y'all, man. Whenever the woman has some sort of but I don't know, like she sound like that kid you be playing, Miles, with the
that you had you
if she got any type of fucking that's because guys, you got to always read between them, because she said me taking she said taking a bus, the combination of a bus and what else?
And the 8 o'clock
in the location.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
You see
how you lost me, and I seen that. I was like, this is a red flag, but yeah.
But what's your question? You just calling to find out what?
Nah, I was about to ask you, am I wilding for just not doing a date at all, even though she gave me another day? Because I didn't want to do that anyway. But I was like,
wait, hold on. She gave you another day?
No, she said no. But she said another day would be better, like afternoonish, but she would still do the location, just not tonight.
Nah, that's done. That's finished, bro.
That was okay. Yeah, because I felt that way. I was like, am I bugging? And I just wanted to make sure.
Yo, the audacity.
Yo, she was pretty cute though, huh?
Right.
The audacity.
No. The only reason why you calling in to find out if you was bugging or not is because she was bad, and you just want to make sure you're not leaving pussy on the table, correct? Yeah.
Like, she wasn't bad, but she was definitely like.
But you were attracted enough to call up today and find out.
No, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, because you're highly attracted to her. Just say it.
Highly is like that's not highly. I am though. Not highly, but
bro,
I am.
bro.
Like,
You spent
I'm definitely
you spent
not highly.
time, energy, and money to call us to ask us about this bitch. You are highly attracted to her. Just admit it. Because if she was a mud duck, if she was ugly or not your type, or the type of bitch you wouldn't even look twice at, you wouldn't be calling in right now.
I can see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Why niggas love to front?
You said highly. I'm like, I don't think it's highly because I don't even know her like that. I just want.
But my nigga, you're on the phone with us.
Yeah,
talking about this chick. Like you just said, you don't even know her like that.
You know what's funny though? I don't understand how you guys don't get that, like, you know, like, because you know how women call it the ick. I don't think guys call it the ick, but like you don't get that feeling in your stomach of like ill, like, ugh. You understand? Like, soon as she said, "Oh, you lost me," all this would have been in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Brother, like that would have been it. I'd have been like, we're done. Like what? Like, I don't understand how you guys don't get that disgusting, like you don't feel disgusted by the fact that a woman would even come. You're like, what the fuck? Like, fuck out of here. That should have been an immediate unmatch. You
like, you lost me? Why you disrespectful bitch?
You know what I'm saying?
Like you audacious, obnoxious whore. Like, what makes you think you could talk to me this way?
Right.
Like yeah, cats gotta be on some like super aristocratic, like, you know, like, excuse me. Well, I never. like pardon me for living, but I've never been spoken to in this manner ever in my life, and I will never get used to being spoken to this way. So, my dear lady, you have a great day. God bless your heart.
Yo, you know it's crazy because this is the thing. Like even for example, like I would send a message on the dating app saying to a woman, "Hey, look, you know, I don't really want to do all this back and forth chit chat, so let's cut to the chase and get a drink, right?" And then the girl, and I've had girls say, "Oh, but I would really like to chat first." Unmatch. Like I literally told you I don't want to do this.
Already told you. So you're unmatched. What are we talking about? Like, you already told the woman, "Hey, this is where I want you to meet me at this time." All I need is the confirmation of you saying yes. Anything else outside of that, we're done. Yo, let me tell you something. The fact that you offering to meet a bitch in a public place and she's still on some, well, I don't know, maybe. Because I could understand if you like, yo, come straight to the crib, bitch.
Right, exactly, right.
I'm literally giving you the address to the business. You could go to Google and look it up. You could look at the street view, see the fucking place, the store, the time. You got the number you could call.
Right.
All that shit. And a bitch is still on some, well, I want to chat first because I don't know.
No, we're good. We're good. We're done.
We're good. There's too much access to information these days for these chicks to want to act like they're unsure.
Mm-hmm.
So when a bitch is acting like they're unsure, just know that they don't like you.
Right.
No, that's a fact.
You understand? And when they say all of that shit like, oh yeah, I want to chat, women need look at Aisha Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Aisha Curry. If she's not an example of how these bitches are attention whores, imagine you have $1 million superstar, unanimous for sure Hall of Famer basketball husband. You got fucking cooking shows on the Food Channel. You are famous, and not even by your own fucking work. All you have to do is marry and give this nigga kids, and you're still. Well, you know, people are always throwing themselves at him, but I don't get any kind of attention, and I just. What? You know how much attention she get when she go watch a home game at the Warriors, you know, arena or whatever the fuck? You know how much attention she get?
The first time I saw her, I was like, yo, this shit is fire. Who died?
Exactly.
I thought it was her sister or something.
Exactly. Talking about chicks, bro. They need Like, y'all, I don't think y'all fully understand the depths of of how insecure a woman is.
Right.
And I really think, again, and I've said it before, but I really think women were made insecure because it is their job. It is their innate job to seek security. God and nature has put they've over dialed it. Like, they've overshot the insecurity that has been put in the female species, simply because God and nature, like, they put a lot of fail safes in place in our bodies. Like with men. Men will always cheat and want multiple partners because it's a fail safe created by God and nature to make sure we procreate.
Right.
And on the same side, on the flip side, insecurity is a fail safe.
Right.
Because they're already the weaker species. So they already need protection. Like, they naturally need protection. But then mentally, God and nature has put it in their mind to also seek security and leadership.
So you mean like since they made everything so secure, they needed something insecure to balance it out?
Wait, what's your question?
No, I was actually I'm trying to see what you mean. Like, since God, obviously he's secure, he made men to be more secure, strong, and being able to do heavy lifting.
Yeah. God made men secure and logical, and God made women the pretty much the exact opposite mentally. Because what do we know about opposites? Opposites attract.
They attract. Yeah.
So the woman is made insecure so she can seek security. The man is made lustful so he can seek pussy. And so we have to procreate. There's no fucking way we can't.
Right.
Even with all these other alternative lifestyles trying to put themselves at the forefront. Once you get off social media, you realize where the dominance is. You understand? Because we have to procreate. Even though them other lifestyles is literally stopping procreation. Once you hop off social media and touch grass, you realize, oh shit, the dominant force is what it is. Where the type of relationships that naturally procreate. That's the dominant force. Because that's the way God and the universe or nature or whatever the fuck you subscribe to, that's how it's set up. You understand? So again, this is why we try to explain to you guys where you guys put so much power into the female because she has what you want.
Right.
But you need to realize how much power you have. It's the power that you have that even reminds you of the thing that you want from her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But so many guys don't get this. And so they put all the power into her, and it's fucking stupid. She don't have no power. She really don't have no power. She's just an accessory and a vessel to aid the process of procreation. I mean, that's not all she is, but in the manner of just speaking from a natural carnal like basis of procreation, that's what the woman is. So us giving her all this fucking power is the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
Right.
You literally just giving it away.
Right. Shout out to K Zag. He said this is why sexual attraction is the number one way and the most potent way to get women to fuck with you. On a biological level, their body is responding to you to procreate. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Like female, you respond to me. Where the fuck did you get all this power from?
And that's why you should have that feeling in your stomach when the woman's like, well, you lost me because this and that, and we should change it to no, we shouldn't do shit. You should do what I'm telling you, or I ain't fucking with you.
Exactly.
Cause see, this is the thing. And Abel had said something in the chat earlier about like, maybe she was like, oh, like what if his where she's going is unsafe and all that other stuff. That doesn't matter. And the reason why I say it doesn't matter is this, because a woman feeling like it's unsafe, that actually is her problem. meaning that she has to do the due diligence and research to figure that out. And then once she figures it out, then she can get back to you if that's something she needs to figure out. The point is that that's not your problem. So meaning that if I invite a woman somewhere, I know that it's safe for her to be there. I know the intention behind it, right? If she's feeling some type of way, that's on her to do it. Just like, for example, if fucking, I don't know, some TV show contacted me and say, hey, Locario, we need you in San Francisco, by the weekend or some shit, right? To be on this show, right? I'm going to be like, hell yeah. I'm not going to say, hey, well, actually, can you do the show this other day? Because I don't know about that neighborhood. No, either I'm going to do it or not, right?
I don't want to have to take a plane and a bus and an Uber to get there.
Right. Imagine they hit me up, Locario, we want you on the show. Actually, you lost me because to take a plane and you see what I'm saying? So if I actually desire to be on the show, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure it the fuck out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So let women figure it the fuck out. Stop getting them to give you these excuses. The excuses mean that they don't actually want to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if they wanted to do it, they would figure it the fuck out.
Yo, think about it, nigga. These chicks put glue and hair on their heads. These chicks go under the knife to look a certain way.
Right.
And I'm just asking you to meet me at a place where you might have to take a bus.
Right.
Wait. And they pin on their face.
Mm-hmm.
I said, and they pin on their face. All that makeup.
Right.
All that. I said, man, it's the makeup.
Yo,
and
all the crazy shit that women do. And then a nigga be like, yeah, meet me over here and get some drinks. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't drink like that. And it's okay. I mean, God bless them. You know, God bless their little hearts. They feel like they have to give these excuses.
Mm-hmm.
But then if that was the case, then they would just have the minds of men.
Right, that's true. And I disagree. She figured it out and asked for an afternoon instead. And that's my point. She wasn't interested. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, right? If a woman is telling you anything besides what you said, that means what you said was not good enough for her to do it. That's what I'm saying. And if it's not good enough for her to do it, that means she's not interested. Because in any other situation, right? Let's say, for example, you said to the woman, hey, listen, my name is so-and-so. We're from the so-and-so agency. You had an uncle that died at this that you didn't know, and he left you, $1 million. You got to come pick it up by this time or it's going to go to charity. You're not going to be like, well, actually, you lost me at taking no. You understand? Like, if you want it, you will find a way to make it happen. Now, if you can't make it happen, then you just can't make it happen. If it's not important to you, and this is what I tell you guys about submitting, right? Somebody has to submit. So you said 8:00. If she wanted to actually see you, she would try to work her way around it or just lose the situation. So if she's not going to do that, you help her lose the situation. Be like, hey, listen, I want you to be here 8:00. Oh, so you can't. You know what? I'm going to be nice and allow you. I'm going to help you lose me. You understand what I'm saying? Let me help you lose me. Let me make this easy for you so that we can just end this right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, and what April said, right, when she said it could have been dangerous, literally, I live in a Jewish neighborhood, and the ice cream place is inside of a mall where there's multiple stores and supermarkets and restaurants. So she felt unsafe, then I literally shouldn't really even care at that point.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is all of those things, right? And again, like, and it goes kind of to like what I was saying, and I'm actually glad Abel said this, because remember, I always talk about fear and love, fear or desire.
Mm-hmm.
If her fear overrides her desire, what is she going to do? She's not going to come. You see what I'm saying? If her desire overrides her fear, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. You feel what I mean? So that's the thing. You guys got to understand that. So what we're telling you guys is that if a woman is actually with it, right? Remember, think about when you're dealing with a woman, you're playing a game of chicken. You know, chicken where the two cars come together and then one has to swerve before they crash into each other.
Yeah.
you got to make her swerve. Like, make sure she's swerving.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You can't swerve. That's all we're saying.
Swerve. You cannot swerve. That's a fact.
You see what I mean?
But anyway, caller, you already got your $5 worth of game. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Yeah, I know.
But we appreciate you though. We appreciate you though. No worries, bro. We appreciate you, man. You have a great weekend and good luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
You too, bro.
All right, peace. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, it's whew.
But no, I'm glad that April disagrees, because April shows you guys how women will think about this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Which gives the conversation even more depth, because this is what I want you guys to understand is that a lot of times I don't even realize women see, and this is the key, like women sometimes they'll do things purposely, but sometimes they don't even realize that they're doing the thing they're doing because they've been doing it so much. So it's almost like a reflex, just like how, we might say something that sounds gay and we might say pause, like just automatic pause happen. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was thinking to say pause. It was a reflex to say pause.
Right.
So remember, women deal with lots of men that they're not interested in like that. So her reflex is to lead him.
Mm-hmm.
Her reflex is to respond in that way where she's like, oh, let me give him pushback, right? And this is why it's so important to deal with women who have high interest in you, because a woman has to consciously be like, I am choosing to follow this man.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Man. Crazy. So guys, make sure you guys call up. Caller number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So let me see what some of these questions is saying as we go into this. So it says, what is working from the inside out look like? Well, this is why we tell you guys to get on the memberships. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com, because you'll understand really what that means. But just simply put, it's you loving yourself and understanding who you truly are, meaning like embracing your uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. If you guys actually embraced yourselves, you wouldn't be looking at these goofy ass videos where niggas talking about jawlines and like facial features. Like that's the craziest shit ever. Like you actually took focus off yourself to look at another man and then have another man tell you because you don't look like that man that you can't get no pussy.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Like that's the ultimate level of low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to another guy tell you that you are not attractive and can't get a certain type of woman or get women in just in general based on how you look.
Yo, working from the inside out looks like gratitude. You understand? It looks like being grateful for everything about yourself. That's what it looks like. Being so accepting of yourself that rejection doesn't touch you. 954, you are on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Mm-hmm.
This Boss Town out of Atlanta.
Okay. Where did you send it, sir? Hello?
Did he hang up?
It's still counting. I don't know what his phone is like. Hello?
He probably put us on hold so he could send the money. He's still there on hold.
It's still counting. I don't know what's going on.
Caller, what's up with your phone, fam?
I'm gonna have to hang up, and you're gonna have to call back.
Yeah,
guys, we're running a live show here, guys. We're running a live show. Like, what are y'all doing, man?
This nigga put you on hold because he had to pour himself some coffee or something like that. Jesus. All right, so let me see what some of these questions are saying. We'll wait for the guy to call back. Says currently reading Say It Again by ARC. Do you have to whisper in her left ear constantly if you want to talk dirty to her, or is there a way to flirt without whispering in her left ear? Well, aren't you reading a book? The book should tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like read all the stuff. Like the information should be there. You know what I'm saying? Or read his other books too, because it'll give you more insight to what you need to learn. But shout out to ARC. You feel what I'm saying?
But the question I want to know, the question I want to ask is, Daniel, how many times have you been out and practice this? That's the fucking question.
Right.
Because you motherfuckers, you sit, you read the content or whatever, and you have a list of fucking questions, and you don't go out and touch grass.
Right.
How many times have you been out there? How many left ears have you whispered into, my boy?
Oh, man. He's like, I made the mistake and did the right ear. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait, is it my left or your left?
he was with the woman. He's like, wait, stand here for a second. No, stand over here. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk to you. Oh man, this shit crazy. Oh my goodness. So it says basically Cara is saying that if we have a lot of sex, it removes the thirst and excessive need for it. We won't worry too much about it, right? Well, yeah, that's part of it, but also too, this is the thing though, is see, this is why having game is so important, because you have to be so sure of yourself even when the world is trying to trick you into thinking you're not him. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, or you'll trick yourself into thinking you're not him based on what's going on. So meaning like you might be in a situation where you're like, damn, I desire sex, but I'm not having it. And then but you think because you're not having it that there's something wrong with you.
Right.
You and that's what I'm saying, where you got to be in a situation where even if you're not having sex, right, you still have the energy of not being thirsty.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because even if I wasn't having sex and I'm on a dating app and a chick says, "Oh, you lost me at such and such and blah blah blah," you're still getting unmatched. I'm not fucking with you. I'm still not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to Boss Mac. Boss Mac says you got to go down to 0 bitches. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go to 0 bitches on a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's a fucking fact. I'm telling you. This says, why is it hard to validate yourself until you can prove yourself what you amount to? Oh, that's a interesting question. Well, this is the thing though, right? See, it's not even about necessarily you having to prove yourself to yourself, right? It's more so having the awareness that you're valuable. The thing is that, you just have to recognize that you're valuable. See, the only reason you're trying to prove is because you don't know, you doubt. So you're trying to prove it to yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with trying to prove it to yourself. But the thing is that the problem comes in with that is that part of the proving is the doubting. This is why, for example, people are like, yo, why don't y'all show me receipts? What does that mean? They doubt us, so they want us to prove it to them. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that we know who the fuck we are. We don't got to show y'all shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need your validation. Like, I don't need for you to see me a certain way. I already know who I am.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I love myself for everybody. Like, I don't need a motherfucker to be telling me this or pat me on the back, or, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that type of shit. You know what I mean? It says, hold on, let me see what this says. Out right now on Friday in UK, but don't really feel like fucking, and most bitches drunk. Get at bitches for what? Because I want to sharpen my game, but what's the point? What are you talking about, Adam? You just sound like you ranting. Call up, man.
Yeah, go ahead and call in, man.
Oh, what is that? Can her feeling danger and to the sexual tension? Wait, can her feeling danger add to the sexual tension and attraction? Like roller coasters are dangerous, but women will wait in line for hours to get that feeling. Well, this is the thing. It's not necessarily, I wouldn't say like danger. I would say more like excitement and thrills and in that anticipation. Because danger is like, it could be like, if a motherfucker think they're about to get killed, you understand what I'm saying? That's good. That'll probably stop the sexual tension. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, you ain't got to even look at roller coasters. Why do chicks date drug dealers?
Right, exactly.
Like chicks be going on like, deals and shit with they be moving, they be fucking holding shit in their purse for a nigga, like all this different type of shit. You understand? Like that's how it goes down.
Right.
Like how do you explain Bonnie and Clyde?
Yeah, because you got to understand, like, women, see, this is why it's important for a man to be a leader and a man to have a plan, right? Exactly, because people say we crave dysfunction. That's what I'm about to get to, is that a lot of times what happens is that women will crave that, or women will participate in that because the man she's dealing with, right, or the male or whatever, as more so the male that she's dealing with is leading her down that path. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, you're supposed to be an example to a woman to tell her we're doing this instead of the bullshit. The problem is that women gravitate to the bullshit because most guys who do the bullshit are guys who are in their feminine energy. You understand what I'm saying? See, a guy in his masculine energy, right? A woman is attracted to that, but what happens is that a lot of times women will fall back from that because in order for a woman to deal with a guy in his masculine energy means that she has to step up. And so a lot of times when people talk about, women like in the Bad Boys, right? Truthfully, a lot of times what happens is that women gravitate to the feminine energy in the bad boy. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that he's doing this ridiculous type of shit. And so she goes along with that ridiculous type of shit because it's basically closer to the frequency she's at now.
Right.
When a man is actually being a man, she has to step up. That's why a lot of times when your game is on point, sometimes chicks won't even fuck with you because they're like, I ain't got the type of energy to deal with what this nigga trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think I'm able or capable. Like, bro, I was watching this clip from one of these like balloon pop shows and shit. And the nigga he said he make $200,000 a year. He has his own business and he's looking for a woman to contribute and basically cooperate and help him with the business, right?
Right.
Bro, a bunch of these chicks popped a balloon.
Immediately.
Immediately. And when the host asked, she was like, oh, well, it sounded like, he want me to pour into him, but he already making all that money. So why I got to do all of this? Like she was like, and these were 40-year-old women.
And what is she saying? All she's saying is, I know I ain't shit. Let me pop my balloon now so I don't waste this nigga's time.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. This is why sometimes you guys got to understand that sometimes when a woman says no, she's not saying no because she don't like you. She's saying no because you won't like her. Yeah. You gotta understand. That's what you gotta understand.
Bro, chicks know. You gotta understand. The average female gotta be bad like that.
Right.
The average fucking female. I'm literally talking about a 4 or a 5. Right? I mean, based on people's opinion in general, whatever. The average female gets approached a lot.
Right.
So and throughout the course of her life, through dating, getting in relationships, in and out, blah, blah, blah. By the time she's seen the pattern a couple of times, she knows the type of nigga she could fuck with.
Right.
And Lord Jefferson said, disqualifying herself. She knows.
Right.
And like you said, Locario, she knows when she's at a certain level or frequency.
Right.
Because she knows dealing with a nigga that's making a certain amount of money, that means he got a schedule.
Right.
He got dates. I mean, when I say dates, I mean meaning that he has obligations and things that he got to do.
Right.
He probably got other bitches in his face too. So she already coming into the game realizing I gotta contend with his program and I gotta compete for other bitches that want this nigga.
Exactly.
And she's already like, you know what? I'm not ready for that stress right now. Fuck that.
Exactly.
Pop this balloon or let me ignore this nigga. Bro, let me tell you, let me tell you what chicks look at when you walking up to them. Your shoes, your hands, and your teeth.
Right.
Now, between those three things, depending on the price of the shoe, depending on the rings that you might have on, or the watch, because when I say your hands, they're looking at your watch too.
Right.
They're looking at your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
What are they figuring out? They're figuring out, I mean, initially, of course, there's the attraction, but they're also figuring out the socioeconomic status of this man.
Right.
They know the type of nigga they can really. Why the fuck do you think so many pookies get it?
Right.
Pookies get more attention because I'm gonna say it one more time for y'all niggas. Bitches know, females know they ain't shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's the frequency. Just like, for example, why do you think girls on YouTube, right, who talk a lot of weird, goofy, red pill shit and all this other stuff get all these views? Because the content creator is at the same frequency as the viewer.
Exactly.
There's more viewers who are at that frequency than there are, than the other types of viewers. Because this is why when the guy, these modern women and this and this and that, a lot of guys can relate to that because that's where they're at, right? And so when you're dealing with a woman, right, and you're a guy who's on point, right, you're busy, you got shit going on, she realizes, damn, this guy is probably going to be more serious than the Pookie and Ray Ray or the other dude.
Yep.
Right? So because she's like, he's more serious, that means that she got to get serious too.
Mm-hmm.
With him. And she may think that, damn, I don't think I'm capable of being as serious as him.
Mm-hmm.
So now let me go to this other guy who I can, fuck with, even, probably control, be all flaky and wishy-washy with this nigga. Right? And then I'll feel good around him because check this out. If she's with a guy who's on point and she realizes that she can't keep up, that's not going to make her feel good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that she's going to feel rejected based on her own lack of being able to keep up.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And she truthfully, she don't want to come to that realization.
Right.
So she's like, let me just avoid that entire situation. Look, I heard men say this. I think I heard Shannon Sharp say this, but he was like, I don't wear an expensive watch to impress you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I wear an expensive watch to let you know how valuable time is to me. Now, with that being said, no, you have a lot of chicks who they love to deal with the type of guy where when the guy says, meet me at 7.
Right.
A lot of the average female out there loves to deal with the type of guy where she could show up 15, 20 minutes late and it's okay.
Right.
She loves to deal, or she wants to deal with the type of guy that she could just be like, oh, could we do 8 o'clock instead? And he's like, okay.
Right.
Whatever you want, honey. But when she looks at the guy with the expensive watch and the custom leather shoes and the perfect fucking teeth, in the back of her mind, she knows that when this nigga says, meet me at 7, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When he says, meet me at 7, trust and believe at 6:45, he's going to be there already sipping a martini.
Right.
And she's going to be strolling. She better be strolling in at like 6:57.
Right.
Okay. This type of nigga don't know nothing about no 710. This type of nigga don't know nothing about I'm looking for parking, because this type of nigga probably inviting you to a place where there's valet parking. You have no fucking excuse, bitch.
Exactly.
And she's looking at that. She's looking at the shoes, the hands, the wrist, his mouth. She's like, nah, I can't fuck with this nigga.
Right.
I can't fuck with this type of gentleman. I'm not in the zone to have to actually show up on time. Huh?
Because listen, I've had situations like that where I told the chick to meet me, and when she got there, I was gone. She texted, hey, I'm here. I'm like, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I've done that a few times.
You know what I'm saying?
A few times. They texting you. I'm here. I'm here. Where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm at home.
Right, basically.
I'm home. Because the spot wasn't nothing but 2 or 3 blocks from my house anyway.
Right.
So imagine how fucked up that is. You're only 10, 15 minutes late. To the point where the time that you took to be late, I'm already back at my house.
Right.
Showing you that it's not about the inconvenience, because I'm just a couple of blocks from my house. It's about you showing up when I told you to.
Exactly.
Showing up when I told you to, because it ain't no inconvenience for me either fucking way.
Right.
But you late, a 5-minute walk, I'm back at my crib. I'm good.
Right. Exactly.
Chilling. You feel me? About to do something that's important to me. You kidding? And a lot of chicks, they already know, man, I got to show up on time with this nigga.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to probably start going to the gym again. I'm gonna have to start going on hikes and jogs and runs with him. And they just, guys, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Cause you come over here for our advice, and we telling y'all, have a masculine identity, design your program, do what you need to do from head to toe, be on fucking point.
Right.
A lot of you cats, y'all still worried about rejection.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have to reject a lot of women, bro.
And these women will reject themselves because they know they're not ready.
That's what I'm saying. That's a fact.
Imagine you step up, you on point, you look good, you smell good because you're wearing that masculine identity, eau de parfum. You chilling. You on point, you on time. Everything about you is impeccable. And then you go up to a chick and you say, "What's up?" and she says, "Oh, I'm not interested."
Right.
And you actually feel butthurt because she said she's not interested? Nigga. Like, please don't waste any extra emotions on these females. I'm telling y'all. Don't waste it.
Right. And that's why I said it's not your job to think about her side of the spectrum
at all.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what you're supposed to focus on is what you want, and then she has to meet you there and match that. That's it. Because the thing is this: if I'm telling you need to be here on time, I don't care about why you're late. You know what I'm saying? You're late. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, because what happens is that by you being late, now you're fucking up with my life and my situation. Yep. So the reason why you're late doesn't matter, because what matters is that now you're infringing on my time, i.e. you're infringing on my life.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So when I tell a woman, hey, listen, I need you to meet me here, I don't care why, or, oh, you got to figure it out and you got to think about this and we should do it another day. And none of that matters to me, because what happens is that when you're structuring your life, right? What happens is that she has to fit into that in order to get you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Time is the most valuable commodity. That's what we're saying. And so the problem is that a lot of guys, what they'll do is, oh, but she lived really far, so she asked, can we meet in the middle? No, because if I wanted to meet in the middle, I would have told you, let's meet in the middle. The reason why we're not meeting in the middle is because I told you to meet me here. Like, there was a scene in that movie, what is it, Nightcrawler, with Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think he was the photographer or whatever. And I fucking love the scene where he told the woman to do something, and then she was like, oh, but I thought if I did it this way, or I figured, and he looked at her, he was like, listen, if I wanted you to do it that way, I would have fucking told you to do it. And I was like, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like,
if I wanted you to do it that way, I would have told you to do it that way.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, nigga. Oh man. That reminds me of this other show I watched called Blacklist.
Right.
And the dude the main dude, he has like this woman who, like, she cleans his dead bodies and all this other shit.
Right.
And then she did this one thing and betrayed him. And she like she protested to him, like, this was in your best interest from what I promised you from the very beginning.
Right.
And he walked her out into the woods. He walked her out into the woods and put one in the back of her head, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And because he's like, I can't continue business with you because you betrayed me.
Right.
Like it doesn't, because he's a criminal. He's a straight criminal. So it's not like it was like an up and up job, like a regular job. No, it was some underground shit. You gonna betray my trust, and man, he put one in the back of her head, bro. That shit was crazy. And I was like, yo, yeah, Blacklist is fire. If y'all know about, I'm just getting onto it too. I'm late.
Just check that shit out. And see, this is why it's important. See, a lot of times when we tell y'all guys shit, we're telling you guys these things because, see, most guys, the average dude thinks just about this particular woman and this particular situation, right?
Right.
What we're trying to get you to understand is that, and this is why you don't follow women, and this is why you don't switch up your plans for women. This is why the game is not about women, is because when you're doing whatever you're doing, right, then whatever the outcome is always on you. So anything that happens, then you can just rely on yourself to make the best decision for yourself. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Women actually have more of a difficult process than the man, because the man is making the decision. The woman has to decide, is he the man I should follow?
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that she's actually, and this is why it's such an important thing about you being a leader, because a woman is saying, hey, I'm putting my life in your hands.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when a woman is telling you, hey, I'd rather do this instead of what you're doing, she's saying, I don't want to do what you're doing, and I don't want to put my life in your hands. I want to put your life in my hands, meaning she's saying, I want to put you, man, your life in my hands, which is why she's telling you what to do. And only an idiot of a guy would put his life in the hands of a woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Even earlier, somebody was talking about, oh, well, what happens if a woman sets you up? Well, that's on you for putting your life in a woman's hands.
Oh, yeah. Efosa was talking that shit. Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And so all of these things that these guys will feel some type of way about or get themselves into drama and trouble is because you put your life in a woman's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because you thought, oh, well, we're all equal. Like, she's my partner and I don't have to lead. So you're putting your life in a woman's hands.
We're all equal and she's my partner.
And I'm like, why would you put your life in a woman's hands?
Partner. I fucking hate that word, bro.
And see, this is why you got to be so on point as a man, because a woman has to recognize a leader in you, right? For her to make the accurate decision to follow.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that you want to make that decision easy for her. Because listen, if you match with a girl in a dating app and you send her a message and you say, hey, listen, let's meet up Friday, 8:00 at this spot. We're going to do this. What that's demonstrating is she's reading that like, oh shit, he's a leader. He's on point. Yes, let's do this. Yes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you hit a chick up and say, hey, let's meet up 8:00 Main Street Bar Friday, whatever. And she's like, well, actually, you lost me. I think we should do this other thing instead. And maybe we could do it. No, I've already shown you that I'm leading.
Mm-hmm.
Follow. So if you're not trying to follow the lead, then what is that telling me? That's telling me you don't respect the leadership.
Facts.
And it means that I should not be fucking with you.
Facts.
That's it. You see what I'm saying? It's really simple. But again, you guys, when you see a chick with a fat ass and you think she's hot, you let that cloud your judgment. You let that be the most important thing.
Right.
Instead of the most important thing being you. Let's take
all right, we got 980. You name Aid City and what do I be saying? Oh yeah, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name Aid City. How can we help you?
Israel 26th Nashville. I sent it to you, Miles. $13.
All right.
Israel in
Yeah, I got you.
What's going on?
What up?
So, real quick, I sent 13 because I know it's not going to be just a quick, short testimonial story that I give. But and shout out to Charlie Keith because I wrote some shit down in my journal that I want to share real quick before I get to the actual thing. So here it goes. Today was an eye opener. Today could have been my last day on Earth. I got into a car accident this morning. Thankfully, I survived without any injuries.
Okay,
This is a reminder from the universe that I must continue to live, thrive, and not slack off to live up to my full potential.
Facts.
I am a rare and precious commodity. I am the greatest stock on the market. This morning showed and reminded me that I'm too important to myself. This is why I am and will continue to be first place in my life. And that's it right there.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're talking about. See, guys, these are all the receipts you need to see. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But go ahead.
And mind you, this is coming from somebody who 3.5 years ago signed up on the Bad Boy and Masculine Identity membership, got coaching from these guys, and K Zagan as well too. Shout out to him. I share this to say to you guys that, and you guys were in the middle of breaking this down, but the moment, like I wasn't supposed to be here, but guess what? Destiny and fate willed it so. So how can a bitch ever dictate my value or say I'm this, that, and the third? With bitch, I'm literally a fucking god. And let me tell you why. Like, here's the thing. I was driving this morning on my way to work, everything dandy, but guess what? My rear differential gave out. So that means when that shit goes, that means your car loses the ability to steer or make any turns.
Oh, shit.
And I kid you not, like, I was going 40. So as I'm going on this windy road and whatnot on this highway, it's like it's like somebody yanked the wheel to the left and ripped it to the left quick.
Wow.
And as it was left, guess what? An 18-wheeler was coming down at full speed. So had I not been a nanosecond, if it was just a second, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now.
Wow.
And I had to rip that e-brake hard. Luckily, I scratched the side up, and I went into a little what do you call it? You know how you have those like speed limit posts on those highways?
Yeah.
I ran into that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you know what literally went through my mind? I said, well, you know what? At least I have the means to go get another whip because that's what I'm in the process of looking for. Like the things that came to my mind was, oh, I got some more materials to keep making myself and, pushing this business and getting off the ground. Literally, that's what the fuck came to my mind. I'm not thinking about, oh, man, I got to spend this money. Oh, man, woe is me. No, I'm literally thinking about, okay, this weekend, like, even though I can't move around like I want to, but in the area where I'm at, actually, I know there's a lot of bitches in the morning that like to, go for a run, with the nice legs. I'm going to spit my game. So for all you motherfuckers that's in on this waiting for the right time, oh, I want to be a gentleman, respectful. Motherfuckers, let me tell you, this is what Locario was talking about with core confidence. Confidence isn't when you're core confidence isn't when, oh, I'm confident when things are convenient. No, it's when shit isn't convenient.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Now that's real talk.
You guys not.
Yep.
This week, like back to back this week, car breaking down every moment. Literally, I'm putting money into this shit. At this point, I should have been got a new car anyway because I put over $10K into fixing it like over the 3.5 years I had it.
Right.
But what I'm saying to you guys is that you are too worried about fucking rejection and a bitch when literally life could be like, oh, that's it. Literally, I was this close to fucking dying. And you motherfuckers want to talk about, oh, the jawline. But wait, Locario Miles, if I hit the attraction trigger with, the magnetic polarity of the push and pull, like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are really taking to heart what a motherfucker from Australia that sounds like a bitch can't even fucking articulate himself to a woman? Right. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on. I mean, they literally tell you know why Miles and Locario are able to talk the shit that they talk? Because they've been through the fucking ringer and then fucking some. They've been through that fucking ringer. You know why I'm talking this shit? I'm talking because not only, mind you, I'm still young and 26, but guess what? I've been on the memberships some of the things that Locario and Miles talk about, I've started to live, experience, and then after what happened today, you know what? I earn my right to talk this shit that I'm talking right now. So, and also, real quick, Steve, the bitch ass line. I see anytime when I call in, you always ask about, oh, what's on the membership and the materials. Stop that shit. I fucking see that shit. So shout out to Unique 79 and Joe Bass for keeping that motherfucker in check. You want to fucking get some game? You pay for that shit. Because guess what? I live for this shit. I breathe for this shit, and I die for this shit.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. I love it.
And last but not least, Miles, when we had our consultation, I remember you saying a quick, like this phrase, like if you were to get into like a family issue or some accident happen in your life, you still have to do your business. Is like, you know, you have to kind of put your head in a place where you still have to keep things moving because the customer's not going to care. And guess what? Because you told me that, that's why my mindset was literally on, oh shit, I got some material coming in for the business and whatnot. Because I fucking know as a man in this world, why do you guys think that they have International Women's Day every fucking other month? Because women have to make themselves feel like they're important. But guess what? No matter how much they try, the man is always fucking important. Why? Because guess what? After what just happened, you think anybody is gonna feel sorry for me after no, life is gonna fucking go on. Just like how that Charlie Kirk guy got, you know, dropped off. And people are, you know, crying their eyes out on social media. But guess what? When you step outside of the internet, people are still fucking moving the fuck around as normal. So guess what? If I was to fucking go today, which I almost did, guess what? Locario will still be doing the show. You guys will still be going on with your lives, and as you should. So all I'm saying, man, is that they're fucking doing. These guys are the fucking truth. And to end this off in conclusion, Locario, you guys are the uncles I've always wanted. I love you guys, and not only do I'm gonna give you guys your cigars as always, but I'm gonna fucking give you guys, you know, a little red stripe in our magnum.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, fam. That's what's up.
Hey, appreciate you, brother. And real talk, you know, glad you still here, man. Glad you still here, because it could have went different. You know, glad you still able to talk and walk and move and all the shit that you can still do, bro. Because you know it's real out here, man. Life be life, and we got to be grateful for every moment. And I want to point out that something happened. That it's so easy for you to be like, oh shit, almost died. My life is fucked up. Blah blah blah. And look how quickly you were able to have a positive outlook on your day, you know, in spite of what happened. You understand what I'm saying? And this is one of the things that you will, it's a muscle, it's a reflex muscle that you will build by being on the masculine identity membership. You understand? Because one of the basic lessons in the masculine identity membership is gratitude. We talk about it pretty much on every Zoom call. You understand? And I'm telling you, the average person, they get into a car accident or they have some type of road rage incident or problem. Listen, man.
Right.
And most people is not going to look at it that way. Most people is not going to be able to have the perspective of, oh snap, I got things to do. Oh snap, I'm happy to be here. Oh snap, you know, that could have been a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? Most people is not going to have that perspective. So again, man, these are the receipts that we're talking about for real.
Right. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And I'm glad you're here to tell your story, Israel, for real.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, too, when I get off, I'm going to send money for 2 free fucking calls, because any new motherfucker, forget any you guys, some of you guys that been here that like to troll in the chat, I'm going to send 2 free calls, and I want you guys to fucking call in.
Facts.
Fucking call in. Do not waste my fucking money. And call in.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate it.
Easy, man. We appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
And get yourself a, what kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of car you got? Where the car that, oh, he hung up. Anyway, I was going to say, get yourself at least a Toyota or a Honda, man. Cause a lot of these other vehicles are not reliable. So,
right. So guys, call up. We got another like 10 minutes, and we're gonna wrap this up, man. So and don't waste Israel's money, because you know he sent for 2 free calls. So
Well, hold on. He didn't send it yet.
Right. So
all the way real. He ain't sent it yet.
he's like, but let me see what some of these questions are saying as we're.
A shout out to William Kime. William Kime sent in. I think he sent 10. So appreciate him. Was it for a free call? Let me make sure. Hold on, because I didn't see all the notations on it. Hold on.
Right. Let me see.
Oh no, yeah, we do got 2 free calls from William Kime. Shout out to William Kime, 2 free calls.
It says, I want to get coaching with you guys, but it costs like twice our minimal wage in my country. I'm not undermining the value of the coaching, but would you consider promos for low currency countries? Well, call it just like we said earlier, man. It's just like we talking about when you're dealing with the women. Out, say, and then hit us up.
Israel, you calling back?
Yeah, I just sent the 2 free calls, man. So, hey, I don't want you talking no shit. I just sent it.
No, I was just I'm just saying you didn't send it yet. That's all. Yeah, I see it now. You so we got 4 free calls now. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks. Take it easy.
Right.
All right, yeah. So we got 4 free calls now, man.
But yeah, Hamza, just you gotta save up some dough and then you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game, man. To see that's also you learning game is that you say, hey, I want this to happen. How do I go from here to making this happen? Right. So you solve that problem. This is why shout out to Steve the Dean. He talks about getting your puzzle pieces. When you get the puzzle pieces and you put the puzzle together, it teaches you how to solve problems. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the game is about. It says, so these chicks would rather put their life in the hands of a gangster drug dealer instead of a real masculine man and then complain about having no man when they get older. Yes, you finally get it. There we go. You've learned something today.
But see, student of the game, you got to understand something. The real masculine man, are you like a lot of the dudes, that are opposite the gangster and the drug dealer, are they really real masculine men though?
Right, exactly. Those aren't so yeah, I don't want him thinking that the Poindexter lawyer that graduated from this is a real masculine man. He's just a fucking, loser with a tie on. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, the average dude, he's like, oh, well, I'm nice. I'm nice. I got all these credentials and I got a job and I'm this and all he's really doing is he's coming with the general talking points of an average dude.
Right.
There's nothing masculine about that.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Let me tell you something. What's crazy is that a real masculine man has a lot more characteristics like the drug dealer or the gangster. Yeah, but that's a whole nother conversation. 209, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on, guys? My name is Joseph. I'm from the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you taking a free call or you supporting? What are we doing?
I'm taking a free call. Is that
okay?
Cool?
No problem. Go ahead. How old are you, real quick?
I am 24 years old.
Perfect. All right, go ahead with your question there, buddy.
All right. So I have a specific question for Locario, right?
Okay.
So on his program or even on the show, he has stated that it is very, very important to approach at least 25 to 30 women a day. Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, I said 25. Yep.
All right. So I kind of have difficulty doing that day to day because I work from 6:30 to 3.
Wait, where are you located?
I'm in Northern California.
What? And you say you work from 6:30 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
No, 6:30 in the morning to 3 p.m., sir.
Oh my goodness! Come on, fam. So how do you not have time?
Well, the thing is that because of that widespread, and then after that, like I have other things that I have to do as well.
Like what?
If I'm not approaching women in person.
Like what? What else? What else do you have to do?
The gym, I also have to go to school afterward as well.
Uh-huh.
So there's like just different things, at least during the week.
Wait, ain't no chicks in your school
or your gym?
So I actually go to school through my local union. So there's not a lot of women around. I don't go to college. I'm
it's like a trade school. It's like a trade school, so it's mostly dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Pretty much.
So you don't do anything online? You don't do online dating?
So yeah, so besides online, I am doing that, but I'm talking about specifically in person. So if I can't speak to 30 women in person, would that be an exception instead of?
Yeah, no. When I say 25, it doesn't have to be just in person. It can be on an online dating site. It could be on social media. So it's a combination of all of it, right? So let's say you might just talk to 5 girls in person and then hit up 20 women online today. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we talk about with the 25. It's a combination of everything.
Okay, so specifically online, right? So I'll spend, like, I would say on a day-to-day basis, I'll spend like a good hour to 2 hours swiping and swiping and swiping, right? So the thing is that I don't get too many matches, but when I do get a match and I like what I see, then I'll DM. So, but it may not add up to 25 to 30 women a day. That's why I wanted to verify that for a minute and just get your advice from there.
Right. So how many matches you getting on dating apps?
He needs to get the dating app, the online dating.
Yeah, there's this website. I don't know if you heard of it, called shoplocario.com, and they have a online dating consultation. So how many matches you usually get a day?
Honestly, I would say like a good 4.
4?
Like 2 to 4. Yeah.
Nah, bro. How many? What apps are you on?
So right now I was on Tinder. I'm on Tinder right now.
Okay, that's it?
As of right now, yeah, I'm on Tinder right now.
Okay, yeah. So you got to get on more dating apps. That's the problem.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So Bumble, Hinge, like those are the best ones.
Yeah, so you got to get on all those dating apps, right? You have to use all those dating apps, and you still should be talking to women during the day also. So when you're on your way to the gym, at the gym, when you're on your way to school, at school, right? What time is your classes at school?
So my class is at school. So okay, so I leave work at 3. It starts from 5 to 8. 5 to 8 p.m., sir.
Okay,
So
and that's 7 days a week?
I would say like it's a good 2 days. It's a good 2 days a week.
2 days a week? Okay, so what you doing the other days then?
Usually I'm weightlifting, and then after that I mean just like I got like homework and shit that I have to do as well. So, and then sometimes I'll have to work overtime as well based off of like management and shit like that as well. So extra money and shit as well.
Okay, and what about the weekends? Are you off on the weekends?
Yeah, so the weekends I'm going out. I'll go out to different events like bars, clubs, just different events, period. And I will talk to a lot of women as well.
Okay, so this is what you do. This is what you do. I got you. So on the weekends, what you do is that you go out to all of these places and then you talk to in person more women than you talk to online. And then during the week, you talk to more women online than you do in person. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so just figure out your schedule and then schedule the situations how they need to be based on your schedule.
Okay. And then, so for, what do you call it? The dating app consultation, I can just go to shoplocario.com, correct?
Yeah. Go to shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? And then right on the front page, you're going to see what is the first thing. It says online dating consultation. It has me and April, a picture of us on there. You just click on that and then you hit us up and set up the consultation. That's it.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, brother.
Advice. I'm a big fan of both of you guys.
Yes, sir. All right. We appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the show. And good luck to you, man. And be safe out there. All right. Cool. We still got 3. We got 3 free calls, guys. So
yeah, we got like 5 minutes left. So you motherfuckers better call in now if you want to get the shit cracking. Let me see what this other question's saying. It says, where can I get the masculine identity cologne? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. There's this website called CunninghamElements.com. CunninghamElements.com. Get your masculine identity cologne on CunninghamElements.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go and get that cracking. You feel me? It says, what's your thoughts on people who think of you lower because they are more educated than you? Well, this is the thing. First of all, you should be focusing on yourself. So why are you worried about what they're thinking about you? Right. And if they think they are better because they're more educated than you, then that means that they're not that smart. You understand what I'm saying? So you shouldn't even be worrying about that or focusing on that. You feel what I'm saying? So since most women know they ain't shit, they'll accept it with no desire to change. No. See, again, so this is not saying women don't know. Women know they ain't shit. No, women know that they ain't about nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to get you to understand.
But especially when it comes to certain dudes.
Right. And so what we're saying is that, see, remember, a woman is going to go with the situation that benefits her. Right. And so understand that women are at different levels. Right. So if a woman is, let's say, insecure, she will follow another guy who's also insecure because they're at that same level, right? If a woman meets a guy who's on point and who's confident, right, and she has some confidence about her and everything, she's going to gravitate more to him because he's going to be able to upgrade her even more to be a more confident, productive person. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you as a man have to be on point, you know, with your own shit, so that you attract and only allow women who are going to go in the direction you're going. And then that's going to eliminate damn near 98, 99% of the issues you would ever have with women. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You feel me? But guys, you're about to wrap this shit up, man. We already got to the 2-hour mark. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. All right.
So make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com, MasculineIdentityMembership.com, join the Masculine Identity Membership so you get on the Zoom calls with Miles. Also go to BadBoyMembership.com to join the Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And go to ShopLocario.com to get up on the online dating consultation, get the Master the Vetting Process program and the Massive Game Collection on ShopLocario.com and all the other programs on there, and get your masculine identity. So people, you understand what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Go get that shit. You feel me?
And guys, you can also pre-order your shea butter, so you can the first batch is coming out pretty soon. It's starting to get cooler, so it's almost about that time. So you know, you can pre-order your shea butter, man, so you could be a part of that first batch. So you don't have to wait to order your shea butter.
Facts. Real talk. All right, people. So tune in tomorrow. You have the Manhood Skill Set Show.
Manhood is a Skill Set Show tomorrow. 12 noon. Shout out to K-Zag, shout out to J Roman and Mr. Justin, and then check us. Oh, we doing live at 5?
At 5, yeah. So make sure you check me out at 5 o'clock, and also the Real Game No Theory show on Sunday. You feel me?
Real Game No Theory show on Sunday. And we'll be on college campus near you. No, we won't.
Listen, speaking engagements are going down.
Yo, we're gonna have a sign that says, "You are a bitch ass nigga. Prove me wrong." Yo, but seriously though, rest in peace to, it was a crazy week. So rest in peace to everybody that, didn't make it to the end of the week, man. God damn.
That's a fact.
And God bless America, man, because we need it.
It's bad when Nick Fuentes is calling for peace and unity for Nick. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Everybody be safe.
Facts.
Make sure you don't offend nobody and make it home safely. That's all I got to say to niggas, bro.
All right, guys, we out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click